Hey Spinthusiasts! So I was going to make you guys an IGTV video today, but I thought it would be so much more appropriate if I hopped on the live and said hello and talked to you live for a little bit because I'm feeling really sad. I actually was making a lot of Macy's related content today because I just really am sad that I'm not there right now. Let's see, today's Monday, so if the Macy's band was going to be in the parade this week, I would right now, we would be wrapping up rehearsal and we would be getting ready to go do some sightseeing in the city. And yeah, it's really sad that I don't get to do that this year. I'm obviously grateful that we've been able to do it. This would have been my 12th year, so I've been able to do it for the last 11 years. And it's been just a really awesome experience to do. So anyway, one of the things that my husband was worried about was me being super depressed all week. Because I get that way sometimes. I mean, who doesn't whenever they have something that they love this much that they do, and you only get to do it 1 week a year, and you just don't get to do it all of a sudden, like the coronavirus took it away. You guys understand this so much because obviously the pandemic has taken away so much stuff from everybody. So in order to fight this, I have been making Macy's content all day, like I said, and I can't wait to show some of it to you because it's really fun. I want to put it out there and let you guys see some of the stuff that I just kind of go through. One of the videos I go through my Macy's flags because I have a bunch of Macy's flags. This is one of my duplicates. They're duplicates. I did not steal the Macy's flags, just so you know. This is the Christmas flag, and Joe Allen had these duplicate flags made from Band Shop. Band Shop's actually really good at taking designs and turning them into a flag you want. They're not 100% exactly the same, the duplicates aren't, but they are really cool. And I just thought, why don't I talk to you guys about it? So, do you guys have any questions about the Macy's parade or what's going on or anything like that? If not, I can just keep talking and telling you all kinds of stuff about what I'm thinking and what's been going on with me. One of the cool things about social media is I've been connecting with all of the Macy's Band alumni and all of the students that I've chaperoned the last few years through Musician Lover, who just joined our live stream here. I've been connecting with everybody this week through our posts and through Instagram and through our Facebook group. We do have a Facebook group where there are alumni from all the way back to as far back as 2006. I started working with the parade in 2009, so I'm not quite that I haven't been involved for the entire thing, but I've been involved for a while. Hi Katie from Fusion Winterguard. Yes, I'm trying to do amazing. I'm just reminiscing, like I said. Hi Sherilyn and Musician Lover. So yeah, we've been reminiscing, and it's funny because I can go back since the way that I don't ever delete any of my group chats or group texts or anything like that. So I've actually gone back and been texting some of the students and been like, hey guys, happy Thanksgiving. And the chaperone chat, we have a chaperone group chat that we kind of just revitalized too. And one of our chaperones, if you guys remember Sosa was just texting this morning. He sent out a group chat to all the chaperones and was like, bus 2, 4, and 6 have to pick up on 8th Street, and bus 1, 3, and 5 have to go to 54th or whatever. It was just really funny. And he texted some really normal things that we'd be texting each other in the group chat at this time, basically. And it's really fun to be able to connect with people like that, and getting to talk to everybody who's kind of going through the same thing. We're all going through such a tough time with the pandemic and having stuff canceled. And it's another thing that's kind of funny and frustrating is people keep talking to me and they're like, oh yeah, no, they're still gonna have the parade. And I'm just like, look, not really. It's not the same. Yes, they are gonna do something, but it's kind of the same thing of we're still having Winter Guard. Like, we are still having winter guard, but it's not the same thing. And it's okay to be sad over, like, not having the thing that you are used to having and used to doing, and you doing it the way you're used to doing it, just because there's, like, a replacement there. The replacement is supposed to, like, help, but it's not going to make it perfect. So be sure to understand that whenever you're talking about, like, oh yeah, there's still a winter guard season. Like, there is, it's just different. There is still a Macy's parade. They're doing a televised event, and they're running all of the floats and balloons, I think it is, in front of Macy's on Herald Square there. And so, like, that's true. Like that's going on, and they're gonna put that on TV, but there's not gonna be people there. There's not gonna be marching bands. And for me, like the parade is about the marching bands for me. That's always just how it's always been for me. When I was a kid, even I remember, because when I was, oh my gosh, I was really young. I don't even remember how old I was. I remember being so small, and that my dad would, like, put his hand on my head, and we were watching the parade, and we were like, hey, it was just a local parade in our town, and the marching band came through, and my babysitter was a flute player, and I lost it. I was so excited, and I was just like, oh my gosh, my babysitter's famous. She's in this parade. She's playing the flute. And, like, she was on the end of her line. So I was jumping up and down and waving and, like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. And she did not break rank at all. She didn't even look to my direction. And I was, like, yelling her name. Her name was Megan, by the way, which is kind of funny now because, you know, Megan's on staff at Spintronics. But I was like, Megan! And, like, she did not break rank. She didn't look at me. She didn't wink at me or anything. And I was just, like, upset about this. I am in Missouri. I'm located in Missouri, and I'm like, if you're asking if I'm still home, yes, I'm still home. I'm in my office. Normally, I'd be in New York City right now, and that's where the sadness comes in for me. It's the sadness of being in the wrong state during this time of month for me. You guys are so sweet. So I hope you really enjoy the Macy's content that I've been making today. I'm going to put it out probably just kind of throughout the week as we go. I also, of course, the Among Us TikTok is, like, burning my pocket like crazy. I really, really want to, I guess it's not burning my pocket, it's burning my drafts folder. It's burning my drafts folder so much. It's done. It's all edited and put together, and I really want to show it to you guys, but I'm trying to kind of, like, temper all my TikToks so that they will come out slowly over time, and I used to just, like, throw up, like, 30 TikToks in a day and then not have any TikToks for the rest of the month, and it was just like, wait a minute, I probably shouldn't do that, because I am a teacher, I have a lot of stuff that I have to do, and I don't have time to sit and make TikToks all the time. Yes, okay, so the light up flagpoles, in fact, I think my instructional video of how to build the light up flagpoles is coming out on YouTube tomorrow, so make sure you watch that. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and ring the bell so that you don't miss out on the seeing the instructional video how to make the light up flagpoles, because those were really cool and they look awesome. I can't wait to see. I haven't seen all of them spinning together yet, but some people have, like, shown me videos of their team doing light up flagpoles, and that was really cool. Like, that was really inspiring to me. I've seen some on TikTok and I've seen some on Instagram and stuff like that. So thank you, all of you who sent me these ideas for, like, the light up flagpoles. I saw some people doing light up rifles too. I decided we're going to stick with flags this year. And we've got flags and we've got some palm dancers. So we've got some lights to, like, lace into their palms. And it's going to be a really fun performance for the Christmas parade. It's kind of like the alternative. Like, we didn't get to do the Macy's parade, so we're going to do whatever we can. And we actually got red lame flags for the Christmas parade. And it's kind of like a throwback to the first Macy's flags. And you'll see those. I made a flag tour video of all my Macy's flags. So you'll get to see those whenever that video comes out, which I don't know when it is. It'll come out sometime. I have to, like, sit down and edit everything, though. Oh, I can't see all the... Okay, you're from Tennessee, you have a Christmas parade. You can't do the Christmas parade. See, we're kind of in this boat where we are, like, in our little bubble. We're doing pretty good as far as COVID goes, and we have had some stuff taken away from us. We have a fall festival that happens every year called Pioneer Days, and we couldn't have that this year, and that was really sad. But then we kind of got things under control a little bit better, and we were able to do trunk or treat for Halloween. So if you saw our trunk or treat performance on YouTube, that was so much fun. It just was something we kind of threw together that weekend, and you know, we performed, and we had the bone flag, or the zombie flags, and then we spun bones, and that was a lot of fun. So it was a good time, but we all wore masks, and you know, and made sure everybody was taken care of. So it was a good time. Yeah, I'm excited to release the Among Us TikTok too, okay? Rusty with technique because of Corona. Yeah, so that's one thing. I see a lot of people like online being really hardcore about their technique during this time, and that's fine. Like, that's good. That's a really good way to like deal with like the feelings, the emotions that you have during the pandemic and whenever things are weird or sad. It's good to go out and use that to like push through and like make your technique better and work really hard. But like sometimes that motivation just isn't there, and it's okay to feel that way too. So don't feel like, you know, you're behind the game or whatever, or you're getting rusty because of this. It's okay. Like, nobody's asking you to be perfect. Our competition season this year is going to be so strange compared to normal. So honestly, it's okay. You know, deal with what you got to deal with, however you feel like you got to deal with it, and then let's move on, you know? And then when you do feel like working on your technique again, work on your technique again. That'll be great. So, we're from Missouri. I know, we talked about this earlier. Oh my God. Okay, so these are my fake glasses. I'm gonna get real glasses because I'm getting old. Ugh. I wear contacts. I've worn glasses since I was 5 years old. I have worn contacts since I was about 15, and I never really liked any of the glasses that I got. Like, I'd like them in the store or whatever, and then I wouldn't like them when I got them home. And so I just kind of quit getting glasses, and I just switched over to contacts like full time. And I wear day and nights, like 30-day contacts. So I basically never take them out. And I don't know, it was just because the way I don't like the way that I look in glasses. Well, I really like these. These are fun, and I think I'm going to go ahead and get some because, like I said, I'm getting old. I need to take my contacts out sometimes, but I still need to be able to see. And I think this is what I'm going to do, is just get glasses that look like this. I don't know if I can actually get lenses in these glasses. These don't. Like, they're not real. They're fake. They were sunglasses. They were real sunglasses, but I popped the lenses out of them. So I feel like they look so cute. Can't wait for your rifle 6. Yes. Nice job. That's awesome. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, if that's what you're doing to deal, I love it. That's beautiful. Do better in a group. Yes. Yes. That's one of my things. Like, if you've noticed on most of my videos, I go back and I say, hey, color guard is always so much better when you can do it on a team. Like, that's part of the beauty of color guard, is that we all work together on a team. And it's so much easier. It's so much better. You know, it's so much more fun. It's more engaging. You get to talk to people. You get to show people. You get to like make relationships with people. It's not just about getting out there and spinning your best, although that's a huge part of it. There's so much more to color guard than just that. Like, being with other people and getting to spin together and like feeling that feeling when you are like, when you just have an awesome show and you're just like perfectly together and everybody's counting and everybody's like, yeah, it's just such a fantastic feeling. It's so good. So yes, you definitely want to do that. Hi, George. Hello. Hi, guys. Well, okay, guys, the adrenaline rush. Yes, the adrenaline rush. When you're performing, you get that adrenaline rush. It's just like, it's so good. It's so good. I miss that so much. That's actually one of the reasons I decided to go ahead and do the Olympics when I did. So I tried out for the Olympics way back when in I tried out in 2015, obviously, and then I got into the Olympics in 2016. And like, that was the thing. I was like, man, I miss performing so much. Like, just getting to perform in front of a crowd. And I don't necessarily want to be competitive. You know, I'm not 16 anymore. I'm not 18 anymore. And like, that's one of the things. It's like, there's another stage in life, but you still can get that excitement, that rush of performing too. So you made up a one-handed crank toss and you need to share it. Yeah, share it. Tag me in it. I will share it. If you tag me in it on TikTok, I will do a reaction video to it too. Oh yeah, when you have a solo toss and everyone like is watching you and you're just like, oh my gosh. Yeah, when I was in college, I had a Rifle 6 turnaround and we had these beautiful purple dresses, which I didn't actually think were beautiful at the time. And I'm like, now looking back, I'm like, why didn't I think those are beautiful? They are beautiful. They're gorgeous. I love them. But anyway, I would like throw my rifle and then I'd turn around underneath it and my dress would just like flare out and it was just so gorgeous. I loved it so much. And like, you know, everybody would look at you and just be like, ooh. And I definitely like dropped that toss regularly. Especially in practice, obviously. But yeah, when you have that the spotlight on you and that adrenaline rush that goes through you while you're performing, that's just amazing, amazing, amazing. Where did I go to high school? Oh my gosh. Like I'm actually teaching at the high school where I went to high school now. I went to high school here in Mountain View, Missouri, tiny little small town. We had an award-winning color guard team at the time. So that was really good. I really got most of my training. I got my basic training obviously in high school, but a lot of the training that I know now and that I teach now is from drum corps, so. Oh. So Midnight Luna says you get self-conscious because you look up to me and the Spinthusiasts as a group. You guys are such role models. We really try to be. We really, really, really try to be. You know, we really want to make sure we're doing everything the best that we possibly can. You know, we're looking out for each other and we're setting a good example for other teams because there are a lot of other teams that watch us and watch all of our content online. So I love that you feel like you can look up to us. So that means we're doing something right. I feel like we're doing a good job at something here. You go to Golden Valley in Bakersfield. I don't know where that is. I'm sorry. I know where a lot of places are, but I don't know that I know where that is. There is is that Bakersfield, Missouri? Bakersfield, Missouri is pretty small. I didn't think there was any other school there besides Bakersfield High School, like the public school, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. California. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I don't know a lot out west. I've only been to California twice, I think. Once was for the Rose Bowl parade. Spinthusiasts still doing the virtual group for Winter Guard. Yes, we are. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's talk about this. The virtual group. We're doing a virtual Winter Guard. I'm so excited. I've been working on getting Google Classroom set up. We're going to do it through Google Classroom because a lot of people know how to use that now. And we have since we're an education non-for-profit, we have Google for EDU. And so basically, everybody who's in the Spintronics Virtual Guard, you're going to get like your own spintronicsguard.org email address, and you're going to get to log into Google Classroom, and like all your choreography videos are going to be there. You'll learn your choreography, and then I'm hoping that we're going to be able to do some like live classes with the team and stuff like that, so you guys can learn and clean and just get good at this. And then, yeah, we're going to have all that, and we're going to have flags. We're going to have flags to send you guys. And that'll be part of, there's going to be member fees, of course, because, you know, we have all these expenses we have to take care of, but you are going to get flags so you're all spinning matching flags in the show, and it's going to be so fun. I'm just very excited about it. We've been discussing the idea of doing uniforms too. There's a really big price difference, of course, whenever you talk about doing uniforms versus just like throwing on, being like, okay, everybody wear a black shirt or something, you know, like, it's a different story there for that sort of thing. Oh, you're in Arkansas. Where in Arkansas? Tell me where. We have people from Arkansas who come and be on the team. If you watch our vlogs, JR was on the team last year. He was from Arkansas. And then Bethany was on the team for a couple of years, and she's from Arkansas too. I miss both of them so, so, so dearly. Northwest Arkansas. Oh my gosh. You're not even that far. You're closer to us than JR was. I knew this was a good idea to come talk to you guys whenever, I should just do this whenever I'm feeling sad from now on because you guys are so awesome. I really, really like I was saying before, like I'm really sad because normally this time of year I'd be in New York City for the Macy's parade. So last Thursday would have been the day that I left, and I drive up so that I have a vehicle while I'm there and I can do, you know, runs for whatever needs to be done. And then we would have gotten there like Friday night, and then Saturday we would have done all the fittings. So if you watched any of the Macy's vlogs, you know, I don't do like a full-on vlog every single year just because there's so much other stuff I have to do while I'm there. But if you watch any of the vlogs, there was a couple of years where I actually like took through and did like a day-by-day vlog basically of the whole week, and it was just so fun, like, to be able to do that and kind of have that record of it happening and what all we did and everything. Yes, I know, Vesta. Are you on? Why can't I think of the word now? Fusion Winter Guard. Fusion. We actually, so like back when Spintronics was IRA, one of the things that we did was we always invited out another IRA guard to go to ice cream with us. And so we went out with Fusion a time or two. And yeah, I love Vesta. And now that we're in IA, it's kind of funny. We do invite our competitors to go out to ice cream with us and stuff like that. But part of the problem now is that, like, a lot of our competitors, like, they don't all travel together, and so they're just kind of everywhere. And so they're like, yeah, we'll go to ice cream, but like only half of us can go or whatever, because the other half have to like leave and go to work or something after the show. So that's problematic. We need to just go back and start inviting the IRA guards again. Yes, we went to Brahms after championships. Oh. Yeah, I love getting to spend time with like our competitors, because you see that it's not just about like competing in color guard isn't just about like taking somebody else down. It's about getting better yourself and like learning things. And when you actually like open up a conversation between yourself and your competitors, you learn like what they do to be as good as they are, and then like what you can do to be as good as you could possibly be. And then you get to share some of your stuff with them too. So like having that conversation open is just so wonderful for the whole activity, because then everybody is lifting each other up. And one of the things I've learned as we go through like being an instructor at like the IRA level and the IA level, and like seeing and interacting with the instructors of levels above us, is that really we move forward when we do things that help everyone move forward. That's how we move up in class. That's how we move up in the world. You know, building each other up. Yeah, just like you're saying here in the comments, building each other up and learning what you can do. Like, that's what it's all about. And yes, you want to win, but you don't want to win because you beat everybody else. You want to win because you were the absolute best that you could possibly be. And I think that's sort of a culture around competitiveness that we need to instill in our performers in the coming years, especially because, yeah, it can be downright toxic. Like the competitive environment can be downright toxic. There was some years ago, I heard some guards in warm-ups at DCI that were like they're chanting that about how they're gonna beat the guard that was like right above them. Like they made a chant about it, and it was like, you really, and they didn't end up beating the guard right above them. That guard ended up like beating them just by a little bit. But like that's not what it should be about. It shouldn't be about beating someone else. It should be about being the best that you can be. And then if the best that you can be is better than the best that they could be, then, you know, you're the ones who are lifted up. So I think if you focus on your competitors, you're not going to be the best that you could be if you're focusing on what they can do instead of focusing on what you can do. So I feel like I've been all over the place, which is great, because like I said earlier, I was super sad, but now I'm feeling awesome. You guys are so good. This has been really fun, and I appreciate it. And I don't want to ever stop like answering questions and talking to you guys. So like I said, I was going to give you guys an IGTV video today, but I thought this would be more fun. Okay, more questions. Have I ever tried wrap tape for sabers? I personally like it for my saber. Like the cloth tape, I don't know. I've not tried cloth tape on it. I don't know that I would like it. I really like my saber to slide through my hand pretty easily. So aside from doing a basket weave, there's not a whole lot that I give to my saber to make it like have more grip. Wish you could try it for Spintronics. Come try out for Spintronics. Why not? Just come do it. Like, even if you don't think you can like be on the team the whole season, just come to a clinic. Like, it opens up your world so much when you get to interact with other people on other teams and see how other teams like operate. We have people who come every year to our clinics, and they'll come, they'll be like, oh, I want to try out, but then they're like, oh, well, it's too expensive, or I can't drive up here every weekend, or whatever the reason is. There's so many other things that it could be, but just the fact that you are able to like come to a clinic and have fun with us for like one weekend that's phenomenal. Love it. Come on up. You're not that far. What is it, like 4 hours? Psh, that's nothing, right? Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I need to start getting ready for Zumba class. Zumba is going to start here in a little while, and then I'm going to hopefully be editing lots of footage of content that I made about the Macy's parade, and you guys make sure you watch all that. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go follow us on TikTok too if you don't do that already. I really enjoy TikTok, and yeah, I have way too much fun with TikTok probably, actually. But anyway, follow us, and I will see you guys later. Don't forget to share this with your friends. Color guard is so much more fun when you do it on a team.